G'day, today we're going to have a look at a game called Deathwish. This one, the creators gave me a CD key to have a look at, so let's just, I guess, jump in and see what it's like. Deathwish. Once upon a time, a man was walking in a jungle and saw a cave which he didn't notice before, so he went straight to the cave entrance to find out what was inside. He saw a light coming from inside, which made him curious to find out its source. He starts following the light inside the cave, and finally found a glowing stone, and when he grabbed it, the stone took him to another world. 3 exclamation marks. Deciding to go to another world when picking up a stone sounds like he has a death wish. Little hanging guy there on the bottom of the D too. Alright, WASD to move, mouse to rotate the camera, left shift to dodge. Alright, nice looking game. Interesting angle. Let's talk. Stranger, you finally awoke. Clearly you don't know where you are, as all the strangers before you. You have been trapped in the Middle Ages. It's funny that they call it the Middle Ages. And you're so far from your real world. The only way to back to your life is to make your way to the temple. But remember, the way to the temple is full of dangers. To reach the temple, you have to make your way through the forest and the village. And be cautious, the forest is full of traps. And the people in the village are not friendly. You should find yourself a weapon before getting into the village. Look in the woods. You may find something. Then you have to cross the bridge and move on until you reach the temple. You don't know what is waiting for you after the bridge because I don't know what's waiting for you after the bridge because I've never been there before. I don't want to. Take this map with you and try not to die like the others. Good luck, stranger. Thank you. There's a trap. Use tab to open the menu. No, sorry, tab to open the map. Alright, so I guess we're over at the start. A lot of traps there. Can I sort of... Alright, I guess I wandered too close to that trap, giving me an idea of the area that I'm allowed to sort of walk within. Alright, so... sort of see a line of traps there as well, so let's wander sort of up the hill, down this way. That trap there too. Alright, well. Trap Squinter 2022. Let's try that again. Do I have to talk to this guy each time, or do I already have my map? Let's just assume I've already got it. Alright, so we go around that way, then back this way, and then across this. Steady. Steady. Across. There we go. The right is not always right. Sounds like something's swinging this way. A lot of traps there. I don't feel confident in cutting through them, so let's go. Alright. Oh, that's my dodge. Little dodge there. A real Groundhog Day to feel it, do it now. Yeah. I've got a map. Need to get past. Traps are dangerous. A little bit more. Alright, that's why we take it easy on there. Let's go again. And what were these guys trying to catch with these traps? Were they just sick of, like, people coming through the... just waking up over there? Come on. Come on. Alright. The right is not always right, so that means I should be going left. Just quickly. Yeah, I didn't think I could save. too optimistic that I could just sort of move past this section and then... count the deaths. See what sort of tally we get. I mean, I assume that, I wonder if the chapter is, I assume, where I get from start to end here. So it's a degree of difficulty to sort of give you that sort of challenge. I'm definitely not a fine strokes sort of guy. Do we think I can walk through the middle of these two? Or is that just gonna kill me? Yeah, alright. Oh, it looks like a path I should be able to cut through. So these two cross at the middle at the exact same time. Alright, well that feels like a bit more like, at least I can manage where I'm going that way. And I know I can walk through the middle of those two logs. And Mrs. Drawing Dead didn't raise no Twitter. At least not an extremely quick one. The thing that kills me is the idea that in beta testing, no one ever came back with the issue of, you know, you keep getting the error, like, you keep getting told about the map every single time you respawn, and you die a lot in this game, so is there a way that you could probably just remove that? It suggests to me that the beta testers never died. Just me. Okay, let's think about this. If I go far as this way as possible, how close can I be before... That close is the answer. And what information did I take from being that close? None. There's no way I'm going to be able to remember that single step further forward that I was. I almost forgot about these guys. So I can't really duck lower at all to sort of see what's down that way. I reckon I can stand in between these if I go down. Is there a gap there at all? Like if I... Let's try it out. No. And the game crashed. Back into it. Know about the map. Secret passages. Not bad. Not bad. I think I just turned into the the swing of the second one, whereas if I'd sort of pulled north a little bit, I reckon I might have been okay. Let's try this again as just a full sprint. Oh, nice. Hesitated. At least we're cutting through that part with a bit more pace now. Okay, so what was the angle that I hit? So it was that I... Hey! There's two more of them? Just one more of them. I can't go any further north. Alright. Oh, come on. At least give me the sound before I just wander up there. Alright. Here we go again. It would be a very funny game to have, like, your previous failed attempts to stay laying on the ground. But there's just body after body just stacking up. This guy's a way further down than where I was sort of hitting that angle. It's actually something you hardly need.
Stop!
Who's talking to me? Oh, I'm in the village. Ah! Excuse me. Ah! Right, that's why I got hit by that other thing, because I went north into a point where it didn't want me to go. I'm actually all the way down to the village now. Okay. The villagers are not the chatty type. I think that's the first time they've got me, those guys. Be careful through that before. My note for going into the village, don't run into a paddock. So I haven't learned I can stand between these two as well. That's the sort of the trick. In this one I can just sort of cut high on that and not be impacted by that other one.
Stop!
This guy did say that I should have a weapon before I go into the village, but was his suggestion at least. It's very daunting that I can't see. Please. Don't mind me. Oh, surprise traps. Just having a casual run through town. I cut through that gap. Let's not stay around to find out. Trap there. Oh, goody. So that's the lake. So we're now into lake. We're making it. Are we actually going to see the end of this level? Level 1? What you would normally consider like the welcoming tutorial? Would also possibly be funny if you changed each time. So each time the guy sort of said like, oh, like, there's a lot of people that come through. Ah. It's like, yeah, they're all, it's you over and over, like you're a different person each time. Who's coming all the way out here and setting these traps? There's a lot of them. Dang it. Maybe I have to be a little bit further south. I think I said that like a while ago, and then it seemed to be okay. Gotta work out how to pick the path in there. And I just have it naturally for a while there, and I've lost it again. Luckily, the village doesn't seem too hard. Those, as long as I don't get stuck in a corner, seem to be able to just sort of whip past them. Ah. There we go, that part. Now there are two, I've got to remember too, there's two traps in the town, and they sort of appear on me suddenly. Because I'm running towards them, and so they just come off the bottom of the screen. I think these two are the really painful ones. That there's no, like, I wouldn't call it marker or anything, but there's just nothing that, like, and the angle that you're sort of looking at them on, they are. So you can get by them, but you can't sort of. I don't feel like I've learnt anything from the sort of my successes versus my failures on this, about where I should be standing. Alright, so I got to try and avoid these guys. I mean, sometimes it seems like, I don't know if they're patrolling or where they are, because if they sort of come up in front of me, which is also the side that I can't really react quickly to, which I suppose is when I should be doing my little, like, skeeter backwards. Trying to remember that as our option this time. The difference between trying to do it quickly and just sort of wasting your time and having to start again. What's the death count in this video? Even the sides of the log are a fatal blow. Gotta press tab to open the map, guys. Sometimes I've had it where I've felt like I've seen one come past as I sort of move out of the, like, as I move forward, so I actually do sort of, it feels like I'm dodging the second one, but... Other times, no such luck. Alright, we're going to give this a countdown of 3 more attempts. If I can't get through those logs in 3 more attempts, I think I would say that I've peaked and I've now gotten stuck in my own head about this part. There we go. So I'm getting better at lining those guys up. There we go. Ah! So it is a bit further. It's a sort of a bit more south than what I've... Like, I keep failing on. I think it's where I need to be. Again, it doesn't feel like it's an overly big space. So I don't know how I'm going to do those. Couldn't tell if the villagers were still chasing me as well on that last part. So I wasn't sure if I had to try and sort of like navigate the arrows on those rickety bridge while also potentially a villager was going to wander up behind me and try and stab me. Which is why I sort of was still trying to move with some pace on that bridge. Here we go. 2 times failed on the logs. Lucky last attempt. I think that summarizes it. I'm dead. That one's Deathwish. If you love a challenge of a game, inquire within. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later.